So let's jump into now being back from the break. I mean, obviously, there's always that jump in the step, right? In that first practice.
Yeah, it's just guys are getting their legs back. Some guys came in early yesterday. They early just come back and touch the ice for a half hour or something. But just good to get together with the guys again, kind of joke about what you did on the break and have a good time. And now we're all back together and kind of gearing up for this stretch run of the season and looking forward to what's ahead.
You and I have talked about it, especially leading up to the break, but going into a break and now coming out of it, where you guys are in a playoff spot, how you guys have been playing, is there sort of a different feeling over a break like that?
It definitely feels better, yeah. You go into, in previous years we've had breaks like that, and you kind of, the position we're in, it hasn't been great. So you're almost, going home on a break thinking about, what am I going to be doing after the season? And it's actually a good thing not to have plans after the season other than staying where you're playing and hopefully playing in the playoffs. So rather than going home and going on another vacation. So I'm really glad we're in the position we're in right now. Hopefully we can stay that way and have the only plans on our schedule be playoffs.
And how good is it to see that John is out of his no contact jersey? I mean, he's really stepped into this lineup as someone very important to you guys.
Yeah, he played well. Obviously, it sucks anybody gets injured, but he played really well for us at the start of the year, and new face, and we had a few of those guys, and that's definitely helped our team get to where we are, to this day. And he's been out for a little while now, and he's worked hard to come back. So, it just makes our lineup that much deeper.
When he was playing with you guys, do you feel that for you that's one of the deeper decors that you've been a part of?
It is, yeah, no question. We've had some good defensemen come through here, and not to discount that, but we have some really good defensemen now, and the way we play, the style we play, we got confidence in one another. We trust each other, whoever's out there together, and you can tell the way we're playing, the way we're winning games is definitely a strength of our team.
Sorry if I missed it, but what did you do for the break? Did you get away? Were you able to?
Yeah, just went home to Kelowna. Just took it easy there. Sat by the fire. Saw some friends, some family. A couple dinners, and nothing crazy, honestly. Just to get some rest and recuperate. And it's a long way to get there and come back. So it's nice to have that full week off, just to kind of take it easy out there.
John, obviously it's been a while for you to have a regular jersey on. How did that feel? And just can you sort of take me through what these last couple of weeks have been like?
Yeah, obviously it's tough when you're injured. You're away from the team. You don't see the guys as much. I mean, no one likes to be hurt. I mean, the hardest part is, just kind of the mental grind of it. So, being able to come back here and, be in a regular practice, have the regular jersey on, compete with the guys, you always look forward to that.
Was there a point where you started really ramping things up, that you felt that you were getting to this point, and how maybe valuable was 8 days for a break here?
Yeah, that kind of worked out. So, I mean, kind of ramping up before the break a little bit, getting back into, a little bit of contact and, some other stuff, testing it out. And, the break was huge. Be able to come back after break and, just give it a little more time to heal.
Can you take me through exactly what happened and sort of that process?
With what?
With your injury.
Yeah, just like an awkward play, nothing crazy, kind of wrong spot, wrong time, and not much else to it.
And what has, that mental grind been like for you that you mentioned? And in particular, you were mentioning, a new team, new people around.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, everyone here makes it a lot easier. And then, some of the, Bass was out for a little while, so I had him too, which was nice. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's tough for everyone involved in that situation. No one wants to do it, but, it's an important part of the process.
And then part of the process, I'm sure, for you mentally is getting back for this latter half of the season, right? Knowing that you've got 30-some-odd games left.
Yeah, especially the position that we're in. We want to stay in that position and, obviously, make the playoff push too. So, it's obviously a huge second half of the season we have here, and, I want to be a part of it.
I know when you're injured, you're at different ice time, you feel that separation. How nice was it to be on that longer trip before the end of the break, at least be around the guys? And
yeah, for sure. I mean, if I was here for, what was the road trip, 12 days by myself, I'm sure I'd go a little crazy. So to be there with everyone, that went a long way mentally for sure.
What did you do to get away for the break?
Nothing, stayed here, out skated a little bit too. I'm on a different path than most of these guys. They can go and enjoy their vacations, and important for me to stay on top of it and be ready for the second half.
So you're doing more rehab during that period?
Yeah.
Did you introduce a little bit of contact during that portion?
Yeah. It's all like a building up process, right? You don't want to jump anything too early, but you don't want to wait too long either. Just kind of feeling it out day by day, and yeah.
Do you feel, excuse me, that you'd be ready to jump back in? Where are you kind of mentally in that process?
Yeah, I felt good today. See how it feels tomorrow and take it from there. But things are pointing in the right direction, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Nico, given what you guys have been through at the start of the season, how much, how beneficial was that break, and how much do you feel refreshed coming into, today?
Yeah, I mean, you can ask anybody in here. It felt good for sure. I think it came in a perfect timing too, just to get your mind a little bit off hockey, just hit the reset button and just recharge your battery. And I think we all had a good time, and everybody got healthy back and ready to go again.
Talking about healthy, to see John be able to participate fully, what does that mean for this group, knowing what he's brought, in that?
Yeah, we're getting a great player back in the lineup, and he's going to do the things he's done so far for us this year, and will make us a better team for sure.
How much has he helped transform what that D-core has been?
He's been really, really good for us, and I mean, everybody in here recognizes it, everybody out there sees it as well, and I mean, that's just positive things for us. That's a guy that can play a lot of minutes, a guy that can shut down other players, and obviously a guy that can create some offense. So can't ask more from a D. So he's a big part of our group.
What's it like now, sort of turning back on that switch?
Yeah, I mean, it goes quick. It goes quick, but I think best thing is just go back out there and play, and that's the fastest way to get back into it.
And for you, what are you hoping for from this group? What do you hope, these next couple of weeks are like? Given where you are in the standings, how you guys?
Yeah, we know we got still a lot of games left till the end of the year, and obviously we want to same mindset. We want to improve as a team. We're here for a reason right now, where we're at, and obviously that's we'll take that for sure. Mm-hmm. And from here on, we just want to be better and win more hockey games. That's the goal.
What was it like, sort of coming out of this break, knowing where you are in the standings? Right, very different for you than in past years.
100%, yeah, 100% different. You're having another mindset coming in right now. You're right up there, and but it's not done yet, and you're about to play meaningful games, and we haven't had that in a while. So it's definitely way more fun as a player and as a fan for sure as well. So just exciting games coming up for us, or exciting stretch.
Lindy, to be able to come back from this break and have someone like John Marino out of his non-contact jersey, how big of a situation is that for you guys going forward here?
It's a great situation to be in. We know how well Johnny played, and we'll get him to skate tomorrow morning and see if he's ready to go.
Why is he so meaningful to the way you guys play?
Well, I think he understands our system really well. His gaps are really good. He's done a really good job playing against the speed of other teams and top lines. Just a good defender. So, it's been a real good fit for us.
And so right now it's just kind of seeing how he is tomorrow morning in terms of getting him back?
It's pretty good today, so I don't think tomorrow's going to change too much.
How important is it to understand the mentality of coming off a break, feeling good, but clicking back into business?
Well, different players are going to feel differently, based on probably the amount of work they got in the off days. So, I've seen over the years at different times that, some guys can look really good. Some guys, it takes a game or two. But, I liked our practice. I thought the pace, got a little bit slower halfway through, but that kind of normal.
Players obviously took a break. Coaches get a break too. Did you get away anywhere?
Yeah, spent time with family. I've got family in Dallas. I've got family in Tampa, so it was a good break. It's always great to spend some time with people you don't get a chance to be around too much during the year.
And do you feel refreshed too? I mean, you guys.
I do until I got back to Jersey and it was 4 degrees. I almost thought I was back in Buffalo.
Is it harsh coming from Tampa Bay to Jersey?
A little bit harsh, yes, especially when you didn't have a jacket.
You didn't have a jacket?
No jacket, no.
Just toughed it out then?
Yeah, you just take it like a man and you wait for the Uber to pick you up.
Are you excited though to get back at it?
I am excited. I'm excited because where we left off, where we're at. This is the fun time of year. We're going to play a lot of games in a short period of time, and the schedule just gets busier and busier. And you know that every game for every team around you, it means a lot. So it's going to be a fun time of year.
Do you feel it as a group right out of the gate, like that next level that everyone's taking out of the All-Star break?
I think once you get inside of a game, I think when you look at what you're producing or what you're giving up, it just seems the pain is greater one direction or the other. We've been in a lot of tight games, even going into the break, a lot of overtime games. But it'd be nice to separate a few times in the game. But we know that the competition's been tough.
With 33 games to go, how important is to play one game at a time? And that's all we ever hear. It's the game we're playing, not the game tomorrow or next week.
I think it's real important that you stay focused on that one game, and that you're able to enjoy it if you win, but you're able to put it behind you if you lose. I think you've got to be able to keep that focus and stay in today.
Have you seen that mental attitude of the team this year, with the way the team has gone so far?
I think it's good. I think it starts with the coaches first, being able to put a game away, either way, not spend too much time on the game, whether it's won, whether it's lost. Use moments inside a game for teaching moments. Also use moments inside of a game to enjoy.
So sometimes you won and you weren't really happy. Is that kind of good for the team?
But that's where the coaches got to let that go. Got to stay in the moment.